So here we go. Let's go, guys. Let's check this out. Here we go. Also, big shout out to Melio. He's helped us out with VODs. Big shout out to Choose. He's helped us out with VODs. This is pretty awesome. Okay. Y'all ready for this? All right. So we're playing Gibraltar. Let's look at our team composition here. We're running D.Va Ball. We got Ash Tracer with a Zen Brig. Okay. So the team, basically, the team's goal here is to maintain control over high ground. And I'm not talking about this entire space, because that's not good enough. At this level, it's about controlling the areas with the blue boxes. You want to control these two areas, number 1 and number 2. Control these spaces. That's what we're looking to do here. That's why Brig is so effective here. You whip shot people out of the space. Now, real quick rundown of like the rules, the laws of existence for an off tank. We just talked about it a few minutes ago. Just real briefly. Number 1, your goal is to protect and serve your core. Luckily for us, right here, we can actually see them. This is the core of our team. It's the 2 supports. It's the core. Protect and serve the core. That's number 1. Number 2, escort them to a high ground, usually high ground, some effective and aggressive position that allows them to see over the entire battlefield. And then once they're there, then you look to control the dive factors from the enemy team. Make sure that like the Sombra's been taken care of, the Tracer, the Ball. Once those characters have been deactivated or killed, Tracers use recall, Balls use adaptive shields. Once those things have happened, the enemy team has a lot less threat hitting our backline. Then we can leave our post and dive deep onto our discorded targets to get kills. So let's see how our gameplay abides by the laws of an off tank. Here we go. Okay, they're TPing over. Very standard. Bringing everyone to high ground. Also, watch how little and how much damage we take here. Watching our team, checking our team. They're rolling with Widow, so we can't poke that hard. Staying on our Zen, we're rotating. So we gave up high ground. We're playing server room top left. Brig stun. Yeah, so we've kind of surrendered the high ground. This is fascinating. Okay. Mega usage. It's the Mega. That's why. Interesting. It's the Mega. Are they running Zen? Okay, yo, this is clever. This is really clever. Okay, guys, so why are we doing why are we playing from this position? Why are we using this? So from the enemy team's perspective, we can't control this space or push the cart beyond the choke here underneath while the team on defense controls these spaces here. They'll be able to farm us with relative impunity. So when the enemy team TPs up on high ground and walks over, we give them the high ground. We know that they can put out a ton of damage underneath the auspices of a Discord and a Widow. So our team will pop here. We can't overheal that with a Brig Zen. So we totally give up the position and we play down here with the Brig Zen down here, and you're looking to drop people off from high ground. Whip shots from here are perfect. Anyone you whip shot in this space goes low ground, and then Tracer and other people can dive and get the kill. So it takes them off high ground. Whip shots here are amazing. You also have a Mega at your back with an arm's reach for the D.Va. So you have that heal potential to survive things like Discord. Again here, notice that we're standing on top of our core, and we're going in and out with the dives to try to extract resources from the enemy team. Let's see how this position works here. This is an amazing position, by the way. Hey, Tickety. You ate the dynamite? Nice audio. Yeah, these angles are really good for our team here. Yeah, D.Va's just waiting. We're just waiting. All right, balls in. Oh, trying to capture the D.Va didn't work. Cute. That's really cute. That's really cute. From this position down here, you're one dash away from capturing people. You dash up and you body block. One dash. One dash. That's very cute. Alright. Applying a little bit of pressure. We know that their dive factors are under control. There's the Tracer, there's the Ball. She's somewhat close, but not close enough. Now it's open. Nice dive on the Ball. Good damage, dude. There's the Tracer and the Ball again. So we know that our supports are relatively okay. Returning to our supports, Tracer gets blinks back. Shoving out D.Va, checking our backline. Not over poking. Oh my god, trying to keep up the brig in the Discord. What is this? Yo, this is okay, we're gonna have to go back. We have to go back. This is like too much. Okay. This is this is really funny. Okay, so we're being very mindful of our backline, making sure the core of our team is alive, obviously. Poking, not surrendering too much, trying to take a little bit of resources from the enemy team. Ball comes in, but we know that the Zen is hitting our backline. Our team calls it out. We have the Zen. We try to capitalize here. Counterpin. And we're using our DM right now to keep our brig alive in the middle of this fight so that the ball and the Zen can't just farm him with the Discord. This is great awareness from weaq here. Huge, huge awareness DMing this this orb here. It's huge. So the enemy Zen uses Trank. These Zenyatas are touching hands, which means the world almost ended. When that happens, the singularity arrives. I'm just kidding. Or maybe they morph into like Gogeta or something. Anyway, so here what we're looking to do is delete the other support. Notice that our Zen was able to get the Discord onto Brig while he dropped the Trank, because you can't change Discord targets during Trank, right? So we get the Discord out on the Brig, and everybody's screaming to kill the Brig right now. Our Brig is also Discorded as well, so it's about pressuring the enemy Brig, using DM to protect our own Brig. Look at that, there's the DM. Using DM around the ball, left clicks, very smart. Cornered the Brig. Nice. Nice. Huge plays from the team here in the server room. Huge plays. That's a lot of minute decision making. A lot of minute decision making. A lot of calls as well. Super Zen Mark III. Okay. Control the die factors, returning to our post. Here we go. Playing server room. Now we're probably just typing in all chat. It's all good though. Okay. Now we're changing our position. This is something you'll see a lot of high-level players do, and it's critical across all roles, is that once you understand where the positions are most effective, here it's server room, stuff like that, in between fights you need to change position, because if you use the same position, the enemy team is going to get better and better at about approaching you. At this rank, they're going to insta-kill you. So you need to change positions, even if it's just small. You don't always want to be sitting in the same spot, or you will be farmed. Yeah, here we're soft resetting. Okay, now why are we playing far forward? Why are we playing forward? We're playing forward because the enemy team doesn't have the healing required to survive Discord. That's why. Why don't they have the healing required to survive Discord? That's right, because they used both Rally and Trank in the previous fight, so they have no support ultimates. With no support ultimates, their team can actually collapse with effective and pointed damage output from our team. So if we just jump on a Discorded target, they don't have the Trank or the Rally to save themselves. So we can actually play forward into their team here. Play more in the open after the Widow swapped. Yeah. Yep. Good awareness. They dropped the Widow as well. Yeah, dude. Keep those eyes peeled for everything. Messed up. He wanted to land low ground. The resummon of the Brig! Run away! Good. Go vertical. Don't go into the Brig. Go vertical. Oh, no. No way, dude. Your ability to recognize where your supports are in the periphery of your screen is phenomenal. During his resummon here, he looks at where his supports are. He knows they're low ground. So going high ground could actually kill him, especially because Zen's here. So he floats up. He doesn't land high ground because landing high ground allows the D.Va to chase us. So we're just floating, trying to get vision on our supports, fall low ground. Avoid the mines. Those are our mines, actually. Get to the Mega. Smart. Yo, what's up, Jakku? Yeah, those little, like punch dives, like, punching, getting you out of the position. Huge follow indeed. I love you, Stub. Okay, good shots from Melio. They're looking to come up here again. Checking our core, making sure our core is safe. Checking low ground. Coming up high to protect our Melio here. Nice damage. They've lost mech. How do we play around Baby D.Va? We play high ground. Diminishes their ability to farm us. Now we abuse their support lineup. Huge boop. That's huge. That's actually huge. Okay, so this is something that you don't see too often. Well, I suppose you don't see it too often, but you see it often, I suppose, at the high level, but it's usually some kind of like Lucio. This is very reminiscent of FD God here, but this is tank knowledge coming through here. We're playing high ground, doing whatever we can to farm them. They don't have anything to stop us. We know that their support ultimates are not ready to go. You see the ball? When you play enough tank, you learn all the rollouts, and you play against enough tanks, you really learn all the creative stuff they can do. This position here, this roll with this hook, means he's coming to high ground on top of the blue box, and he's likely going to be using an ultimate. Right? I haven't seen them use mines yet. We used mines, so we don't have them. This roll here means he's coming high ground, which threatens our team's positions entirely and threatens our ability to actually output damage. So what do? This is a threat to our support lineup, a threat to our core. Their access to the high ground is a threat in that way. So we use our booster to deny him entry. Watch. And that's it. That's all we wanted to do there. Just keep him off the high ground, screw up his mine deployment, and then get whatever focus damage afterward. Amazing. This is also amazing. This is actually really high level. So watch here. There's something you have to see in like a really slow. So you guys, real quick. This is something that all divas should be abusing here. What's up, Professor? How you doing, man? So check this out. This is really hard for a lot of players to start to utilize, but I want all diva players to use this, okay? So the way divas flight her boosters, the way that it works is when your boosters are either canceled, when they end naturally, or when you cancel them, the very final frame of your booster will like shove you forward. So if you look up when you cancel your booster, you will boost up. You'll boost up and then you can float and kind of look and then fall. So that's why you see a lot of high-level divas look straight up at the end of their dash, so they get that little extra bit of verticality. Watch it here. It allows us to float above the mines to check to see if we land on any mines and potentially delete them before we land. Watch. There's the boop. There's the upward flick into the cancel. And now we're floating. And now we can identify threats beneath us. The ball slam lifts us even higher, but do you see that little flick? Really critical for high-level diva play. Great DMing here, man. Great DMing. Oh yeah, Vince? Gimme, gimme, gimme. I didn't know you could do that. You can actually DI. You can change your direction after you dash. He goes upward and then jumps backward after his dash. Look at this. Look, 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 look. Flick. And he literally goes backward. I thought it was only forward. I thought it was only forward. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, back to high ground, checking this out. Our supports have moved themselves back into server room. Here we are again, protecting them from the tracer. Yeah, great recognition of blink distances. Now, the only die factors we got to worry about here are the D.Va and the ball. We've dealt with the tracer. Once ball has no adaptives, and D.Va is probably half HP or whatever, or keeping on OT, they're not gonna charge back line here. Yeah, they're adaptives from the ball. So now we can go in with the trank as well. Bomb use. Just face tanking, man. No cares in the world, man. Yeah, there's the bomb. Cute. Yeah, Professor? We need to do it on stream. A stream among us. I always wanted to. Muganik, how do you do it? When your flight is ending, just look upward. Just flick upward as your flight ends, and the final frame of your booster, whether or not it's canceled, will shove you upward. Stubbed, you're out of here? Okay, so how did we find victory there? How do we find success? We're just sticking to our rules. Our supports played an incredibly clever and effective position in the server room. Just super smart, really works really well with Brig and Zen. There's a lot of damage output there, and then your team can also receive them there. What's also really cool, guys, about this position back here that we didn't really talk about, when your supports are playing in here, when they back up, your entire team can take pot shots. So like if Melio is standing here with Ashe and our supports are getting dove and our supports back up, we can now take shots here and nobody can wrap around and shoot at us. So it's totally uncontested. It's a great way to defend the point here. So amazing positioning. We stuck to our rules. We stuck to our rules as an off tank. Protect the core, protect and serve the core. Once that's all well and good, control the dives. Once that's all dealt with, check out the core, then we can play aggressively. So nothing too like crazy fancy, just very fundamental play. Alcara, this is true. Okay, there goes the ball. Watching our team, DMing a little bit. They pulled out the Widow again. Okay. Let's see, what do we do for the Widow here? Do we approach high ground? Or are we just forcing low? Nice angle. I think you didn't get a pack there. Oh, you're dead. That's no fun. Yeah. I like that. We're going with the standard force the point route. Force the point, see what they do. Okay. Here we go again. Vince, you can do it with both. You are correct. High ground. You see that little flick there? Nice. Okay. There's their ball, their Brig. Wow, ball overcommitted here. Nice damage. Now what we're doing is locking down their threats in the bottom left. This is amazing. Huge play from Tracer and Ball here. This is I want to show this again because this requires a lot of comms, and the timing has to be perfect. So this is one of the things why I wanna teach you guys how to watch Overwatch when you watch streamers. I need to get that together. Because if you just watch this on stream, you're like, oh, this guy's now teaching me I can play D.Va in this space. D.Va's not that great down here, but he's playing down here for a lot of just very specific contextual reasons. We can go through them all. We won't, but here what we're doing is we're protecting and serving the core of the team. Bada bing, bada boom. Look where they are. They're right here. Where's our Zen, actually? Okay, hold on. Where's our Zen? Oh, he's dead. Pfft. So here's the core of the team. Okay. Protecting the core of the team, and we're closing out one of the angles here with our body and with our damage. And anyone who jumps in and applies pressure, as long as Brig is down here, we can capitalize and get the punish. But you're not looking to come out through here and go high ground, because if you do that, you'll get stunned and you'll die at this level. That's just a death. That's asking for death. So we play here, apply pressure while our supports are behind us, or support. Yep. We're checking our team. Ball comes in. Shove him back with a dash. Our Brig is now on point, so we can return to point. Protecting our Ashe on the way out. Okay, now Zen and Brig are point. We're an extension of our core, guys. We're like the tank extension of our core. Huge. Huge. Look at this reaction to the ball slam, guys. D.Va players, you guys check this out. Look at this. Watch, watch, watch. Here comes the ball slam. What's Ball trying to achieve? Trying to set up the backline, right? Trying to get into the backline to get the kills. Now, what's hard about this space is that it's around a corner. It's around a corner. See this corner here? So if our supports on the blue team play here, the enemy team can't see this unless they're out in this space somewhere. They have to be out here. They have to overextend to get any damage on top of that ball. They have to overextend to help get the kills in the backline here. So our D.Va's position forces the enemy team to deal with us before they reach the core here, right? Play near walls if you're a support player, guys. It'll really help you out, especially around corners. Enemy team has to overextend to get vision onto Brig and the Zen here. Also, he uses his DM underneath the slam to make sure that his supports don't die. when they get slammed into the air. Oops, that's shoes. Here we go. Yeah. And then they just flush them out one by one. Dive factors are under control. They're not using any high ground. Exquisite play here from the entire team. Also, congrats to weaq, dude, for getting rank 1, man. This is just like very clean cut, very surgical. Riser, exclamation mark review, and it's free, my guy. First one's free. Exclamation mark review. Yeah, okay, so man, it's like super dark out. I can't see anything. Okay, but yeah, you guys, huge shout out to weaq here. This is amazing that he let us look at this VOD. Big shout out to Choose and Melio for being in this VOD as well. They've also helped us out. But again, this is just D.Va, just running train as an off tank, right? I'm gonna go through them again. your poor ears. Number 1, protect and serve the core. Number 2, get them to an effective position. Make sure that you use your DM to get them there. Once they're set, then you play forward from them. Control the dive factors on the enemy team. Tracer, Sombra, Ball, Doom, whatever. Once they've used their abilities or they're dead, then you can leave your post and go dive and actually control more space. Just very effective play here. Very effective play. No extraneous Lucio Redditing here. Reddit Lucioing on D.Va. No jumping into the backline for no reason. Just super smart, conscientious play. We're playing in relation to our teammates' positions. And that's one of the things that you can't really see when you watch high-level Overwatch versus when you play it yourself or when you watch it on OWL. These players know where their teammates are standing. So they know when they can and when they cannot dive deep. Also, huge tip here. You guys see how this supports on defense? We're playing in the server room. That's amazing. That's an amazingly strong position. It gets you right onto high ground. Your teammates can shoot into it from the point without being shot at or being contested in any significant way. There's a mega in there for you. The enemy team has to overcommit through angles that are not fun for them. Just incredible play here from the D.Va. Big shout out to weaq, man. Very, very smart. And then be sure to use those little flick movements as you look up to get that extra verticality as well, guys. Really well played, dude. Really, really well played. No, you know who's dead and who isn't? That's as far as you can go. This guy's dead. This guy's not. Turning around helps a lot. That's why you need really high sensitivity on D.Va. You got to turn around a lot. If you look to Mitch around the, he won't. So I'm just gonna, he won't hit some of the critical DMs not seeing the ball swing or something. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look lost ever. Yeah. It's just knowing who's coming when and feeling the game. Just really well played. D.Va is not easy to work effectively. I got to say though, like top tier D.Va, you need really good supports. Otherwise, it's not an easy character to play with. Whew. What an effective game, dude. It was like a 9-minute VOD. That was insane. I didn't expect it to be so short. I was expecting like 30 minutes or something. I'm a little blown away. That one's going on YouTube as well. You guys will be able to catch that. And if you guys join our Discord, you will have access to the code itself. So you can actually kind of look at it. But definitely take advantage of that server room from the point of view of the defense there. It's kind of insane how effective that spacing was.